Hello everybody, here is your harmony series, balancing yoga and meditation. You're going to start in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Elevate your hips if your back is rounding at all and you are not sitting on your sitting bone. Root down to lengthen up. So feel that as you push your sitting bones down, you lengthen up through the crown of your head, but your shoulders are relaxed. Just bring your hands, one hand on top of the other at your heart center. Close your eyes and take a moment to come into your practice. Not thinking about your to-do list. And you can set your intention for the class here. Maybe you've got a personal intention you're working towards. Or maybe you'd just like to offer everything you do up to all sentient beings. Don't attach to the outcome. Just be present throughout your practice. Practicing ahimsa, non-harming to your body. So just make the poses comfortable for your body. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. Take your left hand out to the side. As you inhale, raise your right arm up, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, stretch and relax over towards your left. So don't have your shoulder up near your ear, let it relax now. Feel that opening in the right side of your body, pushing your right sitting bone towards the mat, rolling your right rib cage towards the ceiling, and feeling that stretch. And then inhale as you come back to center, exhale as you lower down. Inhale, raise your left arm up. Exhale as you stretch over towards your right. So this time you're pushing your left sitting bone into the mat, relaxing your right shoulder away from your ear. Just rolling that left rib cage back a little bit, looking straight forward so you're not twisting, and opening the left side of your body. Inhale as you come to center, exhale as you lower down. Now take your left hand behind, right hand on your left thigh, and inhale, lengthen. Lengthen up before you do anything. As you exhale, draw your abdominal muscles toward your spine and rotate from your weight. The root down to lengthen up creates the space, and you use the space to rotate from your weight. Inhale as you carefully come back to center. Right hand behind, left hand on your thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Really lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale as you rotate from your waist. Shoulders relaxed, lifting your sternum up. Softness in the breath. And then inhale as you carefully come back to center. Bring your hands in front. Inhale, lengthen, lift up, open the front of your body. As you exhale, just walk your hands forward, just to wherever you're comfortable. Sliding your shoulders away from your ears, lengthening the crown of your head away from your tailbone, and just softening down. Feel that nice release into your lower back. Gentle hip opening. And then inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale here. On your next inhalation, slowly walk your hands back towards your body, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Now change your crossover. Root through your sitting bones, lengthen through the crown of your head. Take your hands behind, interlace your hands, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale as you lift your fist up. Exhale as you bring your fist to the left side of your body. Then squeeze your elbows together. Keep your shoulders level, keep lifting your sternum and feel that opening across the front of your chest. Inhale as you lift your fist up. Exhale as you bring your fist to the right side of your body, squeezing your elbows together, lengthening through the crown of your head, opening across the front of your body. Inhale as you release. Relax your hands to the side of your body. Now bring your left arm on top of your right. You can hold your shoulder blades, or you can come into Garudasana arm, lifting your elbows up to shoulder height. And to intensify the stretch, just tuck your chin towards your chest, feeling that space that you're creating in between your shoulder blades. Breathe into that space. Inhale as you lift your head up, release your hands, push the heel of your hands away. Now you're bringing your right arm over your left. You can stay holding your shoulders or maybe come into Garudasana arms here. Lifting your elbows up to shoulder height, tucking your chin towards your chest, feeling that opening in between your shoulder blades, breathing here. And then inhale as you release your arms, stretch and push out through the heel of your hand. Exhale, release your hands in front. Inhale, lift your heart and chest and really lengthen the front of your body. Exhale as you walk your hands forward, creating that space from your tailbone to the crown of your head, relaxing down just to wherever you're comfortable, releasing your head and neck, shoulders away from your ears. Noticing the difference with the different crossover, but just noticing, not attaching to the difference. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale here. On your next inhalation, slowly walk your hands back towards your body, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Now from where you are, you're going to come onto all fours, hands under your shoulders, shoulder width apart, knees under your hips, hip distance apart. Now tuck your toes under, and if you can, lift your knees off the mat an inch or so. It doesn't matter if they're on the mat, but if you can, lift them off. And then you're going to tap the opposite shoulder, just 5 times each side. 4 and 5. From here, step your feet back so you're in a plank, pushing the floor away, drawing your abdominal muscles through your spine, back of your neck towards the ceiling, so that you're really engaging your core here. So that you're pushing your heels away from the crown of your head. Breathe here, lower your knees if your lower back is sinking. Soft, U-dry breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to lower all the way down. Just come all the way down onto the mat. And then bring your hands by your hips, palms facing down. Bring your big toes together and let your heels relax out to the side. And then you're going to straighten your feet, so your feet won't be touching. You're creating space between your inner ankle and your big toe. Now push into the front of your feet, push into the front of your hips, and inhale, lift your heart and chest. Now you can stay there, or you can float your arms. And if you want to, you can float your legs. Just whatever feels good for you. Very good for strengthening your lower back. Breathing here, and then exhale, lower down. Now you can repeat that if you want to, or you can bend both of your knees, take hold of your ankles or your feet. And then you want to make sure you've got your knees and feet in line with your hips, so you haven't got your knees as wide as the mat. Now push into the front of your hips, feel that lengthening in your lower back. And as you inhale, you're going to push your shins to the back of the mat, lifting your heart and chest and opening. Breathing here and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, slowly lower down. When you release your feet, slowly lower them to the mat. This is very good for your lower back. And then you want to bring your big toes together, heels relaxed out to the side. Bring your hands around so you're making a pillow with your hands, and place your forehead on the pillow. You can rock your hips from side to side, but just do what feels right for you now. Listening to your body, releasing tension. Taking a moment for yourself, and then bring your hands under your shoulders. You're going to come all the way back up, but now you're going to take your knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, and sit back on your heels. Now, if you're not on your heels, just place a blanket in between your calves and your thighs. Now stretch your right arm forward and take your left arm underneath. You can have your face facing down, or you can look towards your right. So this is a nice opening into your left shoulder, but it's also very good for your digestive system. Just softness in the breath, take a few deep breaths. In and out through your nose. Huge eye breath, so you slightly constrict the back of your throat. Noticing your body releasing and letting go of tension. Now carefully slide your right hand all the way back, so you can carefully come up, releasing your left arm. Now you're going to stretch your left hand to the top of the mat. Take your right arm underneath. Now you can look towards the left or you can bring your head straight down. Whatever feels right for you in this position. Opening into your right shoulder here. And again, working on your digestive system. You might feel a nice release into your lower back, an inner thigh stretch. Got softness in the breath. Follow the breath like the rise and fall of the ocean. Letting go with each exhalation. And then carefully releasing your right hand and bringing both of your hands back towards your body. Now bring your knees together and you're going to come back into a plank. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under and come into a straight plank. Now you have a choice here. You can go onto the outer edge of your left foot and your right foot and stay like that. If you want to, you can bend your right knee, planting your foot on the mat, enabling you to lift your hips up and raise your right arm. But otherwise, you can stay in a complete Vashisthasana, both legs are straight, lengthening up towards the sky with your right fingertips wherever you are. As you exhale, lower your right hand down. Now you're going to do the same on the other side. So go onto the outer edge of your right foot, stay like that or bend your left knee, placing your left foot on the mat, lifting your hip up, raising your left arm. So see what feels good for you, but don't let this hip sink down. Keep lifting it up. Maybe you've got both of your legs straight, pushing the floor away with your right hand, lengthening through your left fingertips, working into your core here as well. As you exhale, lower your left hand down so that you're back into a plank. From here, push back into downward dog and walk your feet out. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feel that nice lengthening. Come up onto your toes, bend your knees, push your chest towards your thighs and slowly lower your heels towards the mat. Now it does not matter if your heels are not on the mat and your knees are still bent. You want to take your shoulders away from your wrist, biceps to the ceiling, triceps to the mat, drawing your lower abdominal muscles in so you feel your tailbone going down the back of your leg. So you're not drilling into your wrists here. Breathe slowly and deeply, a nice inversion, getting an extra blood supply to your head, a nice stretch for your spine. Then from here, you're going to walk your feet towards the top of the mat and take your hands behind your legs. So if you can, take hold of your elbows. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, you fold down into Tadasana. Nice forward fold, extra blood supply to your brain. Don't push your hips to the back of the mat. Make sure you're keeping your hips over your ankles. Work Mula Bandha or Dhyana Bandha. Find that lengthening in your spine. And then release your hands, soft bend in your knees. Bring your hands onto your hips, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and inhale as you come all the way up with a flat back. Exhale to release. So we're going to work with a little bit of balancing here. You can always hold on. So first of all, you're going to balance on your left leg. Focus on a point. Find your drishti. Root through your left big toe. Bend your right leg and take hold underneath your thigh or your shin and really lengthen through the crown of your head. Keep your drishti to keep your focus. Keep rooting into your left big toe and lengthening through the crown of your head. And then carefully release your right leg. So same on the other side. Focus on a point. Find your drishti. Root through your right leg, right big toe, bend your left, hold underneath your thigh, or maybe your shin, and then really lengthen through the crown of your head. Feel that opening in the front of your body so you're not bent over. But it's fine to be holding with one hand and holding with the other hand onto a wall or the back of a chair. And carefully release. So you can repeat that exactly like that. Or if you want to, you might want to take hold of your foot and straighten your leg. So root through your left big toe, focus on a point. You can take hold underneath your right thigh, and then you can straighten your right leg and stay like that. But if you want to, keep your focus, take hold underneath your right foot, and then you can straighten your leg there. Lengthening through the crown of your head, wherever you are, and breathing. Don't do this trying to hold your breath, just keep breathing. And then carefully release and lower your leg. Same on the other side, but you can always do it with one hand and hold on with the other. So find your drishti first, root through your right big toe, and then bend your left leg, hold underneath your left thigh, stay like that, you can straighten it. Otherwise, you can take hold underneath your left foot, keep your drishti, lengthen through the crown of your head, and then maybe straighten your leg. Breathing all the time, not holding on to your breath, just see where you are today. We're all different on a daily basis, so just accept this is where I am today, and carefully release that leg and lower it down. Now we're going to do it with a twist. You're going to be balancing on your left leg, focusing on a point, bend your right. If you're not holding on with your left hand, take hold of the outside of your right thigh. Right arm behind. Now really lengthen, open across your chest. It doesn't matter where you look, but bring your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, so you are rotating from your waist. You can feel a twist in your waist. And then carefully release and come back to centre. So same on the other side. You're balancing on your right leg, focus on a point. Always find your drishti. Bend your left leg, and if you're not holding on with your right hand, take hold of the outer edge of your left thigh. Left arm behind, and then really lengthen and open, and then rotate, taking that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. So again, it doesn't matter where you're looking. If you want to keep looking forward, that's absolutely fine. But feel the rotation coming from your waist. And then carefully come back to centre and carefully release. Now you can repeat it exactly the same. If you want to, you can take hold of your foot and straighten your leg. So you're balancing on your left, finding your drishti, maybe holding the outer edge of your left thigh, or maybe holding the right thigh, or maybe holding the outer edge of your right foot. So it doesn't matter where you are, you maybe got your legs straight or bent, but work to taking that right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, so you're really rotating from your waist, lots of length in your spine to enable a bit more rotation. Just breathe, see how it feels for you, and then carefully release and release your leg. Stay even, same on the other side. You're balancing on your right leg this time, really activate your right big toe. Find your drishti, your focus. You can bend your left and hold the outside of your left thigh, or maybe the outside of your left foot with your right hand. And then you're going to straighten your leg, left arm behind, and again, bringing that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, lengthening through the crown of your head. That's because I turn my head and I'm doing a spin. But wherever you are, keep breathing, smile to yourself. And then carefully release and carefully come back to centre. So now make your way down so that you're on the mat. And you're going to come to a straight-legged seated position. We're going to do an open twist. Bend your left leg, bring your heel close to your sitting bone, but have a gap between your foot and your right thigh, so that your left foot is flat on the mat. Push out through the ball and heel of your right foot. Now, if you feel you're rounding, elevate your hips either on a blanket or a block, but lift up and lengthen. Wrap your left arm round your left shin and take your right hand behind and inhale, lengthen, feel that lift. Exhale, rotate. If you want to, bring your left hand on the outside of your right leg, that's fine, but don't go onto the outer edge of your left foot. Keep rooting down, lifting up, lengthening and opening. So this is a nice open twist. The front of your body is open. So really feel this twist coming from your waist. Good for your spine, good for your digestive system. Breathing here. And then carefully come back to centre and carefully release your left leg. So same on the other side. Bend your right foot, your heel's close to your sitting bone, you've got a gap between your foot and your thigh. And lift up and lengthen. Push out through the ball and heel of your left leg. Even if you've got a bend in it because your hamstrings are tight, that's fine, but keep your toes pointed towards the ceiling. And lift up. Now you're going to take your left hand behind. Lengthen through the crown of your head and rotate from your waist. If you want to bring your right arm and hand over, just don't go on the outer edge of your right foot. Keep that right big toe pushing into the mat, rooting through your sitting bones, lengthening through the crown of your head. Feel that nice rotation from your waist. It's also good, twists are really good for keeping the muscles either side of your spine mobile so that you're not restricting into your movement. And then inhale, carefully come back to centre and carefully release your right leg. Now you're going to make your way down to lie on your mat. So just come all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees relax out to the side. Now you can have your heels close to your sitting bones or further away. Just decide what feels good for your body now. If they're close, you're working onto an inner thigh stretch. If they're further away, you're working into your hamstrings. It doesn't matter where you are. And then just bring your arms into cactus arms. So you've got a nice opening across your chest and shoulders and a nice opening into your hips and inner thighs. Now you're just going to breathe here and hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release your hands so you can bring your hands on the outside of your thighs and carefully bring your knees together. Just move your feet so they're hip distance apart and let your body stay in a constructive rest for a moment here. Move your hands a foot from your body, palms facing the ceiling. Now you can decide if you want to straighten your legs, taking your feet out to the corners of the mat and letting your toes relax out to the side, and do your meditation in your Shavasana. Or if you want to bring yourself up to seated and you want to do your meditation in a seated position, please do that. But just decide now, whatever is best for you, whatever your body wants. It's quite a good lesson in listening to your body. Maybe you want to just lie down. Maybe you want to sit up. But if you're sitting up, please make sure that your back, neck and head is in alignment. Your back is straight but not rigid. So it's supporting your body, but it's not rigid. So that you can breathe deeply. And this is a short gratitude meditation for inner peace. So just take a moment to find your comfortable position. Whether you're lying down or sitting, doesn't matter. Close your eyes. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And slowly exhale. As you exhale, let go of any tension. Inhale deeply. And on your exhalation, feel the tension melting away. Inhale peace. And as you exhale, let the tension melt away. So you gradually relax deeper and deeper with each breath. Take another long, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel yourself drifting into a state of deep relaxation. Continue to breathe slowly and gently as you bring your awareness to the top of your head. Picture a warm, loving, golden light spreading from the top of your head down to your toes. Feel your muscles relax as the light washes over you, surrounding and protecting you. Take a few more deep breaths and relax completely. In this safe, relaxed state, reflect on all the things you are grateful for. Loved ones, the breath in your lungs, sunshine, fresh air, your friends, maybe a nice compliment, whatever comes to your mind. As each gratitude appears, visualize yourself saying the words thank you to each one. You can make the image and feeling as real as you can. You just notice you might have lots of things to be grateful for, lots of things coming into your mind, and just acknowledging your thanks to each gratitude. Now allow the feeling of deep gratitude to come into your body. Notice where in your body the feeling is. So it might come into your body at your heart center. It might come into your body in your head, maybe your abdomen. Take a few deep breaths and allow this feeling to expand. Enjoy the pleasant feeling gratitude gives you and feel it washing away your tension and negativity. Practicing any form of gratitude has a very positive effect on your body. So just notice as you're grateful for certain things, whatever you feel you're grateful for in your life, how positive you start to feel. And this positivity will radiate from you onto other people. Now just repeat this to yourself. Thank you for the many blessings I have been bestowed with. Thank you for the many blessings I have been bestowed with. May these blessings multiply. May these blessings multiply. May I continue to notice and give thanks for them. May I continue to notice and give thanks for them. Thank you for the many blessings I have been bestowed with. Thank you for the many blessings I have been bestowed with. May these blessings multiply. May these blessings multiply. May I continue to notice and give thanks for them. May I continue to notice and give thanks for them. Now you can stay in your Shavasana longer. You don't have to move. But if you are ready to move, if you use this meditation before you go to sleep, don't move. But if you're ready to move, bring some movement into your toes, your fingers. Give yourself a few moments to adjust, bringing yourself back into the space that you're in. And if you are lying on your back, you can make your way to a seated position. Just bring your hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. And then you can bring the feeling of gratitude with you as you go through your day, or if you're going to drift off into sleep. But just notice how positive you feel now. Thank you for sharing this yoga and meditation practice, integrating them together. From my heart to yours, namaste.